Icebreaker, okay? No, but I believe that all of you are already energized because most of you have come for this session. There are very few from the previous one. Okay, anybody, any last guess on what the session post lunch is called?
Power packed, because we are so energized after lunch.
Power packed. I like the positivity. It's starting off on a great note. Okay, let me get the cat out of the bag. It's called the graveyard session, and has of course HR as one of the specializations, but there's a lot of emphasis on educational institutions as well, because it's again a question of demand and supply. So I think she's trying to balance it so well.
Industry over 15 years of experience. And I work out of Bangalore, but we have offices across India in our major cities.
Hi, I'm Ruchika. I lead the HR for Michael Page India, and this is my first stint in this industry because for the last I would say 12 to 13 years I've worked in the technology industry. I am based in Delhi and glad to be here and interact with all of you.
Hi, my name is Shrikant and I lead the efforts of talent acquisition for Progress Software. And Progress Software is a software product company, primarily builds products for the developers in a lot of enterprise companies so that they can build, deploy and manage their applications and all.
Hi everyone, my name is Vijay Kumar. About 40 years of experience. And previous life I was a director HR for a US MNC called Aventor. Prior to that I was VP HR in Airtel, Pepsi and so on and so forth. Last 10 years I've been running a gig management firm. So I give gig managers to companies. So what is gig and all, I think we'll have a chance to discuss as we go.
Hi everyone, my name is Neeru Bonga. I work with Deloitte and I'm part of talent management development, that kind of role. So I have about 12 years of experience. I've worked with different industries, be it telecom, agriculture, education. Now I'm part of consulting. So look forward to interacting with all of you.
Hi everyone, my name is Rosie Singh and I have around 12 years of experience as HR professional into business partnering, and I work with Ingenuity Gaming, that's a gaming company which deals with platform and slot games, and it has its existence in India and abroad from like 20 years. So I have total 12 years experience as I mentioned. Thank you.
Everyone, so this is Priyanka. I'm from Gutenberg Communications. We are an integrated marketing agency and I'm representing one of my client Progress here. So came with that. I'm looking forward to hear all the insightful session today. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Ravinder Singh Bist, Police Medal for Gallantry, retired Deputy Commandant from BSF. I have an experience of 30 years in service industry, 20 years BSF. 10 years I was in Union Bank of India, Chief Manager Security. Now I just started my third inning with Principal Security and Allied Services Private Limited as Chief Operating Officer, where we are providing the manpower, housekeeping and the security. In this group of companies, we have more than 12 companies. So in this company I am heading as a Chief Operating Officer with a turnover of 350 crore. We are based at Mumbai, head office and corporate office in Delhi. In Pan India we have 43 offices. We have got Pasara licenses of 23 states. So I am in search to learn something from any platform, because this is a third inning, and in corporate sector this is my first step. Thank you.
Hi, I am Neeru Anand. I am representing Equity Management Consulting. So I do have an experience of almost 15 years now, and I head the two vertical of my company. One is recruitment and leadership hiring, and second one is the temp staffing, outsourcing, wherein we face daily the problems of of this line, basically, where students are coming, freshers are coming, but they are not adopting the corporate cultures and all. So that would be going to be an interesting topic today. So I'm very excited to discuss all these areas. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Gayatri Kriplani. I am an HR manager with Oldendorf Carriers. It's a German shipping company. We have offices across the world. In 2016, I was with SP Jain Institute of Management and Research, and we were designing a new program which was specifically for women who have taken a career break. That is when first time we had an exactly session like this, where we invited corporates to understand what kind of reskilling would be required for these women to go back to full-time corporate careers. So this topic is very close to my heart, as I was a pioneering team member of that particular program. Looking forward to learn from each one of you.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Sunanda Rao. I wear two hats. One, I'm in head HR for an organization called Avegi Management, which is also having a company called WTI Cab. So the moment you come out of the airport, especially Delhi, Raipur, Hyderabad, anywhere, you will see a WTI counter, because yes, we provide the cab services B2C only there. So these are the three mentors who are there, and I realized that mentoring is one of the part which is important. So as a passion, I do mentoring, career mentoring to the students. And while I was doing that, somebody actually suggested my son that why don't you come out with a magazine, because the next edition is more on the women, as you know, Women's Day is coming. So I talk about careers, I would like to work on the careers, and of course on the career development.
Dear friends, whoever is not sleeping, say good afternoon to me. Okay, I am Dr. Professor Tapash Dey. I have spent 20 years in industry at very senior position in HR, whether it is in Tata Group or Birlas or in hotel management or IT or pharmaceutical. I have worked all over India, from Calcutta to Bombay to Bangalore to North India. 10 years I am in academics. I have been heading in the very senior position, right from director to group head HR. So at the university level, at a educational group level. So I have both the issues and concerns at the corporate level and at the education level. So that will be a very interesting discussion when I come up with both the sectors, what's happening and how you can actually bridge the gap. Thank you, pleasure being here. Thank you to Aparna and Sunita Madam for it.
I am Dr. Narendra Mohan Misra, and I am the Dean of Management at SRM University, SRM Institute of Science and Technology. It's a deemed university situated in Chennai, and it's the NIRF ranking 19, All India ranking 19. We are NAC A++ with the highest score. SRM is having a 50 years of legacy, and this is a total 60,000 students we have right now, both the campus. We have our off-campus also in Ghaziabad near Modi Nagar, where we have 7,000 students. Other than that, people are calling me a social reformer, because I am the secretary of All India Arogya Bharati, which is India's biggest umbrella of doctors, health workers. So I am the secretary. I am leading Arogya Bharati for All India. So therefore, people are calling. I am a transforming agent for government, also giving advice to the government how to bring the transformation in health sectors. And because of that, you have seen last 2-3 years when people are in the lockdown, and our health workers, our Arogya Bharati workers, we are working day and night to the COVID patients. So this is
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Professor R.K. Mishra. Prior to this, I was working with Government of India as a energy petroleum industry. I teach oil and gas at NTPC School of Business, and primarily I am a geologist by profession. So I dedicated my life till superannuation to the petroleum industry as a geologist. I have been, you can say, a trainer and researcher in that institute as well during my corporate career. Resource person for several industry academia joint collaborative projects, and I have to my credit several publications. I have been a coach, mentor and trainer to several students in their dissertation projects.
Good afternoon everyone, I am Dr. Shweta Bhatia. I am Professor and Deputy Director of Online Education at Manav Rachna International Institute of Research and Studies, that is deemed to be University in Faridabad. This is a Category 1 university with NAAC A++ grade. Currently, I am handling many programs related to management, commerce and computer applications as a part of online education, and basically I am a professor of computer applications, and I am working with Manav Rachna from the last 18 years. I am glad to be here and be a participant of this event. Thank you.
Hi, actually I'm a little bit nervous right now.
Never mind.
So yeah, I am Swati, and I'm from a marketing agency, and I'm here with Ruchika Sharma, and my company is based out of Delhi, India. So yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Nitin Kindria. I have total 23 years of experience in HR. From last 10 years I'm heading the HR, and currently I have taken the assignment with Dalmia Biz as their group CHRO. So it's a new startup which have 8 subsidiaries company, and 2 of the companies which is running well into the tobacco as well as into the defense. Looking forward to this. It's a new challenge because startup always have a cash flow issue, and which is actually eating the profits of the running businesses. So let's see how this is going on.
I am Devashish, and by profession I am an HR person, having 30 years of experience in HR. Worked in different industries, IT, telecom, infra. Started my career with cement industry. Last tenure was with ILFS. I was based out at Mumbai. Currently I am working with interim management with Mr. Vijay.
Hi everyone, I'm Sukanya. I head marketing and communications for Colliers in India, and I'm here with Apaya. Thank you.
One is walk the talk, and the second one is make it real. I'm not going to go in any particular order, but I'll just talk about the structure in terms of how we want to discuss, and then it's a free for all. Because anyone who abstains, we make sure that we draw them in and we elicit responses. Some of you who have attended the previous one absolutely know how it works. There everybody was voluntarily sort of speaking, and we, so there seems to be, read that, so many students are coming out of engineering institutes and management institutes. The industry says they are not employable.
So taking it forward, right, I have worked all through into the autonomous body, right, Ministry of Defense and the manufacturing sector. Now what she is saying, even as an industry, we don't know what actually we needed from the candidate, right? We are looking for a textile engineer, automobile engineer, right? And we want to put them into the production arm.
Very few HR managers is part of the business plan. You don't know what is the business plan is, how it is done. It is the numbers and the salary is thrust upon you to do these numbers, to do this recruitment. This is number one. Second, you are talking about education industry, universities to do this, to do that. What is the expectation you have from the industry? Have you been part of it? That the syllabus of the university or the colleges, have you gone there and changed the syllabus as per your processes and systems?
The reason was that his college was saying either you take an NOC
or you take a placement from here. Otherwise, we will, there are some colleges who ask that we will not take your MBA fees until you get a placement. So he was a part of that, and he has silently quit and he is not responding to the calls also. Such a responsible person who has gone through the hardship of being in Chennai with Tamil people, and he was from the northern region. He has gone through all the hardships for 6 months, and after that 9th month he's left. So what should we?
On this note, since you said hardships in Chennai, and since Dr. Mishra represents SRM Institute from Chennai, sir, please some thoughts, since we have not heard you on this subject.
I was listening lot of things because our challenge is different country. तो हम नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन tier 2 के जो लोग बच्चे आते हैं या tier 3 cities से they are coming, they have to clean the school.
So sir, bottom line is humility सिखाना चाहिए. मैंने जो institutes में humility सिखाना चाहिए कि floor साफ करने से वो actually sweeper नहीं बन जाएगा.
That is to kill the ego from that person.
Exactly. I think we're coming from a very traditionalistic point of view, saying ego hai. We also have egos, yeah? Who doesn't have ego in this room sitting around? Right? We're talking amongst a peer group, so we're not showing our egos, but don't we have egos? All of us have egos. And our children, let's understand, we might have grown up in hardships. We are Gen X or Gen Y people, and we did not have the privileges that today's children have. It's a different generation. It's a different context. They are not bad. They're just different. Our students are not bad. They are different, and we have to adapt to ensure how we can engage them, how we can bring them into the workforce, because we need them more than they need us.
So they are Maggi tomato ketchup. They're just different.
Yeah.
Basically,
that's
responsibility of organizations also. Sir, for example, I give you are in security services. You see the security guard of Group 4, who's posted at US Embassy, and you see a security guard when he joins some different company. You find a hell lot of difference.
Yeah, that is
it. Is the culture how you mold that person.
Sure. So now, in the interest of time, I want to do a you Robin, not a round robin. Only one statement, okay? One statement from everybody in terms of what is your takeaway. Not more than one statement. No elaborate, no descriptor, and then not because as an just one statement. What is the takeaway that you have? Okay, and let me leave it open. Anybody can start.
Yeah. Create dependency on both sides.
Sorry?
Create dependency on both sides.
Create dependency on both sides. Yes, ma'am. Acha, we come back to you later. So, one sentence.
We need industry people to help us create quality students. So all my industry friends here, please help us to create quality students and raise the standards of education. So I am there. Please going to take it forward. Not only tomorrow or day after, next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years down the line. Please help us to get big.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Collaboration between industry and academia, because it's a win-win for each other.
All right. Yes.
It's a two-way process. Both. Yeah. It's the same thing, collaboration.
Shikant.
So prioritizing skills and also the degrees at the same level. I would rather say that prioritize skill more than degree, but yeah, that
over
is
degrees.
Yeah.
Prioritize skills over degrees.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Both the sectors' priorities should be aligned. Priorities to be aligned.
Yeah, and collaboration.
Collaboration. Yes.
Collaborate between industry and academia to create a win-win situation.
Early engagement between the
Early engagement.
early engagement.
So I have taken very good words, basically mentorship and adoption. So these are the words I think I am carrying.
Sanjay? One second, let me write this. I'm just writing. Anybody here? No. Everybody, no? Cover?
I'm not putting the things on both the sides, just taking the thing. As an HR, I'm going to take the mentorship and adopt 5 students from any of the universities. This is my takeaway from this session.
Madam?
Ma'am, I can just say that you have to be like rubber, because being a student also, I can just say that you have to be, basically you have to adopt everything. You have to, आपका नेचर ऐसा होना चाहिए कि that you can just adopt everything wherever you are. Basically, if you are doing your work, or basically you are just learning everything. अगर आप स्कूल में हो, whether आप किसी भी level पे हो, it's all about the learning thing. So I think that you have to just be ready to open for everything in my learning.
Thank you very much. So I think it was a very interesting discussion, and the level of engagement was very different, though by design we wanted to pit one against the other. Didn't really work that way, okay? But at points in time, there was more, I would say, we are doing it right and you got it wrong, kind of a sense that one had in between. But I think we have to bring it back to say we are talking about, and we're going to come back to you, Nitin. So we have to come back to say it's not about one or two institutes, but it's about majority. And this is a general statement being made, so it's not about tier 1, etc., etc. But I think some very personal examples that each one of you, made brought much more meat into the discussion. My sense is, like I said when I started, that this is a subject that we can keep discussing till the cows come home. It's already been discussed for so long. I don't think we've solved for it. We will continue, but there were some very practical suggestions that were made, which if are lapped up here, by the academia, probably we'll see whether it works or not. At the same time, we tested some of the things that were being suggested to say how do you respond to that. So it was not baad mein dekhenge, but idhar hi aamne samne, let's just figure out whether this works or not. So Nitin, what we were saying and what we were concluding with was one statement in terms of your takeaway. Sabka ho gaya, aapka last word.
So my takeaway, I actually love the idea of Professor Mishra, right, when he said that YouTube. Just want to add, sir, if we can have a series, right, if you have a subject, right, if you have a cause, then it has effect. So sharing just in a video, it will not work, right, but if you have a series, if you have a subject, if you have a content, then intent will work, right. So if we can create that what is required and how it is going to solve, right, then it has cause and effect has to be there. My takeaway is
sure. No, offline.